Are you looking for the best MIG welder? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best welder on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Hobart Handler 210 MIG Welder. The Hobart Handler 210 MVP MIG Welder is the best MIG welder on the market right now. It has a good price-to-performance ratio, a wide amperage range, and high-quality components. It isn't the cheapest machine on our list, but it offers the best value for money and has a proven track record of reliability. It has a vast and growing range of amperage settings, as well as a vast and growing range of wire speeds. This gives you complete flexibility over the arrangement you choose for each job. Setting up and using the device does not necessitate a great deal of knowledge. It's designed for a variety of uses, including industrial welding, but it's also simple enough for beginners to use. The 210 MVP is not ideal for on-site work or being moved to different sites on a regular basis because it is heavier than other 210 amp welders. It is, nevertheless, well suited to a stationary workbench configuration and well organized for ease of use. It produces an incredibly smooth and steady arc. It does not surprise you and has minimal spatter worries, unlike other lower quality MIG machines. This machine is great for beginners searching for a high-quality machine to learn on, as well as fabricators looking for a low-cost, dependable machine. Many aspiring welders over the world prefer it, and it'll most likely offer you all you need for a 210 amp machine. Number 2. 4271 110V MIG Welder. The 40 EasyWeld 271 140 MP welder is the best MIG machine you can get for the money. In terms of amperage, it's a smaller machine than the Hobart 210 MVP, but it's a lot less expensive and has a lot of great features. It's a high-quality machine that's ideal for beginners who want to learn on a lower amperage machine. Whether you have previous welding knowledge or not, the welder is simple to operate and comes with a full instruction booklet that makes the process even easier. The 140 MP is one of the most popular MIG machines on the market, and it can also TIG weld if you purchase a TIG lead and want to expand your welding abilities. The leads on this machine aren't as long as we'd like, but few stock leads are unless you buy a Miller Electric 907614 MIG welder or something similar. The 4271 110V MIG welder is small and light, with a strong, heavy-duty casing. This makes it ideal for use outside of the office, where it is more susceptible to damage and must be carried. It can also run on 110 volts if you don't have access to 240 volt energy. Although, this machine lays a bead that is substantially identical to the Hobart 210 MVP in terms of quality, penetration, and smooth consistency. If you don't need to fuse thick sections and want to save money without sacrificing quality, we recommend this machine because of its inexpensive price. Overall, this is one of the best MIG welders for the money right now. Number 3. Lotus MIG 175 MIG Welder. If you don't mind a lower quality welder but want more MIG welding options, we recommend the Lotus MIG 175 amp MIG Welder. It comes with a number of essential features, including an aluminum spool gun. Aluminum can be welded with most MIG machines, but it requires a specially designed spool gun to feed the soft aluminum wire. The spool gun that comes with it feeds the wire smoothly and prevents it from folding in the lead. Although the machine does not come with a long warranty, it is a cost-effective piece of equipment that has been known to outlast the warranty much beyond its expiration date. The weld quality isn't quite up to Miller's standards, but it'll generate some nice beads on any weldable metal. As long as the welder is set to the right conditions, it also produces mostly spatter-free welds. There is usually a small amount of splatter as compared to other low-quality machines. We've seen better welding guns and leads, but this isn't one of them. Because it's a rare type that won't fit with normal firearms, replacing the connector is difficult. A high-quality aftermarket torch isn't necessary because the equipment isn't meant for industrial use. If you're a dedicated welder searching for a machine to use at home, the MIG 175 is a machine we recommend checking into. This is especially true if you plan to MIG weld metal. Number 4. Weld Pro Inverter Stick/Arc MIG Welder. For amateurs and others searching for a low-cost solution, the Weld Pro 155 amp inverter MIG welder is a good choice. It's one of the tiniest MIG welders on the market, and it's extremely portable, as it can be plugged into both 110 and 220 volt outlets. Also intriguing are the 2T and 4T switches. You can choose between manual and automatic wire feeding depending on the type of weld and your preferences. If you're running lengthy beads or welding in tight spaces where you can't hold the flame properly, you can let the torch feed itself. Although the leads aren't as long as we'd like, it's a less priced model that lets you install aftermarket parts, like a longer pistol lead, if necessary. WeldPro is a well-known welder manufacturer with lengthy experience in the field. They are known for using high-quality materials at a minimal cost. This 155 amp machine is a great example of what may be done. You may save money while still getting a good welder if you get this equipment. It isn't a Miller, and it lacks the diversity of the Lotus MIG 175, but it is perfect for beginners. Number 5. Hitbox Inverter MIG Welder. The Hitbox Multifunction Synergic 200 amp Inverter MIG Welder is a great starter or backup machine. It does, however, have a number of flaws that have put it to the bottom of our list. For the services it provides, it is cost-effective. It has a 200 amp rating and creates a hotter arc than typical 200 amp units. If you purchase a lift TIG torch, you will have the option of connecting a TIG welder to the machine. It is, however, a Synergic welder with a limited set of preset parameters. The Synergic machine is pre-programmed with precise welding conditions based on the wire size and amperage you pick. Hitbox Multifunction Synergic 200 amp Inverter MIG Welder is useful when learning because it eliminates the need to calculate the correct wire speed to amperage rate based on wire and plate thickness. It does, however, have only 2 metric wire sizes and no flexibility for adding slightly more or less wire speed if required, unlike most Synergic machines. The welder can run for significantly longer than practically any other piece of equipment this size before maximizing the duty cycle. This is advantageous, but it is possible that a lower quality computer may not last as long as other computers as a result of this. Despite the fact that we don't recommend this machine as highly as other smaller 200 amp welders, it does make beautiful welds and is reasonably priced for what you get.